So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And already we're underway here. Goes for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Look at this shot at goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Tchouaméni is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Dani Olmo. Vinicius Junior. Shifted it to the flank. Valverde. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Dani Olmo. Good read, needed to be. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bernal. And it's Olmo. Nice defending, physical and effective. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Dani Olmo. De Jong. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Koundé. Plays a sharp little ball here. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He can run onto that. He's got away. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. To increase the lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Alexander-Arnold. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Now it's Bellingham. That has been cut short. Koundé. Dani Olmo. De Jong. Spread it left. Now it's Rafinha. Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. Mbappe.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Martin kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? Dani Olmo. That is good alertness. Goulet. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Yamal. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Great vision. Always onto this. Now it's Mbappe. He's onside. He's shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Number 20, Dani Olmo. Number 10, Yamal. Number 11, Rafinha.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Coming on the field, number 41, number 19, number 7, Ferran Torres.
Still no way through.
Number 3,
The defending here is resolute.
Substitution in progress.
Vinicius Junior. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the side.
He's having a go! Into the arms of the goalkeeper. De Jong. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot!
2 added minutes has been
The keeper was
indicated.
likely to need his best there, and he found it.
He has a... Can he finish? And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right.
Shapes to shoot! Mbappe! Irrepressible!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
It's Dembele! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. He's in plenty of space here. Vinicius Junior! Madrid with the corner, they're first. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Rudiger. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Vitinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Distributed tidily. Bellingham. Oh, super ball! And claimed it back swiftly. Fabian Ruiz. Shot could be on. And it's made it... Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's only too happy to take that back. A nice sequence of passes, this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the most accurate pass. It's Dembele! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to...
And the shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter.
There's the whistle for half-time.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull them back, but they also have to be aware that going...
Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3! They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, chance for a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Rudiger can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Chance, surely! No mistake! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Substitution on the field.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 21, Graham Diaz.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. Big chance! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! About as smooth as it gets. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
That's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then.
10,
It's a let-off for that
Mbappe.
defence.
Number 8, Federico Valverde. Coming on the field, number 16.
Madrid
number 6,
have, after this,
Eduardo
one further
Camavinga.
opportunity to make a substitution. Shot at goal! Superb from Vinicius Junior! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted
Substitution
in
in
considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he plays one through. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or...
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Fabian
Added
Ruiz.
minutes has been indicated.
That looks a decent ball. Now it's Ramos. Just too much on that. Camavinga. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Doué. Now it's Barcola. He's got away. Tries a shot! And that is the last effort of the game. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Gakpo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the full-back role.
Real chance! Well, now it's a race. Oh, it's fallen loose again!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
He is through here. Shoots! Goal! First blood drawn. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter...
And the shot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That is good alertness. Witz! Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's McAllister, and he's well positioned here. Oh, easy pick. Chance for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
McAllister certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And he cuts out the supply. Howson. Now this could be a chance. He can get that clear. And they're quick to get it back. Great ball, and he's in here. It's a loose ball. Nice bit of trickery. Crosses it in.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's intervened well there. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! And the finish! He scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. Alisson will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he... And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Madrid, can he finish? And yes, it's there! And the second half is off to a flyer. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Floated through. Well, that's a little loose. Good pressure, determined, intense.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take one.
And the shot! Deftly away.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on
It's
to
a poor
replace
throw
him
that,
is
picked off with
number
relative ease.
21, Brahim Diaz.
Ekitike. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ambitious ball here. Howson makes the interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now, and a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting!
After 70
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Substitution on the field.
Madrid grab a
Number 15.
3-goal lead. It's
Coming
just
on the
too
field
easy.
Is
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Gakpo. Wirtz has got himself a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substitution on the field. Number 12.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Number 14.
Looking here to alter the direction of the game.
Coming on the field. Number 2. Daniel
Soboslai!
Number 6.
And
Eduardo
that is
Camavinga.
high. Valverde. Brahim Diaz receives it in a good position here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Chooses to go back. And he shoots! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Gakpo.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. He's one-on-one! Can he finish? No mistake! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Liverpool playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Oh, the ball, in he goes again! And that may well be that. That is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Stood up well to him there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. His positioning was spot on. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter...
Dembele! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Couldn't squeeze it through, and it's Camavinga. Tries to pass it through. It's been slipped through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tchouaméni gets it clear. Dembele. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
He's got tall. It's there. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in space and looking for options. Camavinga with the cross. He can get that clear. And that has left him in a heap. He won't be happy with that one. Spread it left. Oh, it's a great ball here. Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Gonzalo Ramos. Nope. And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon...
It's Dembele! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Goulet, Camavinga, Arda Goulet, Vitinha, Madrid looking to pass their way through, chance for a shot! Madrid with the corner, they're first. Marquinhos is there to clear. He shifted it to the flank. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Carvajal. Carvajal, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Ramos. He's come in hard. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Nicely weighted ball. Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Camavinga. Looking for the run. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Number 8, Federico Valverde.
Madrid have their
Number
second
14,
corner now.
Chouameni. Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga.
And that has been cleared.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Dani Ceballos. Number 5, Bellingham.
He's quick to get it clear again. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's there to belt it away. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's
2
Vitinha.
added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, he's onto this. Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Please join me in wishing all the best
Your
for
final
members
thoughts,
of
Jim?
our fan
Look,
club
Peter, a
celebrating
strength
their
in any
wedding
team has to
anniversary
be at
today.
the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, terrible pass. Eze, and he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Madrid, decent chance! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Valverde. That's a lovely, neat pass. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Goulart taking charge of the dead ball. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Timber. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Rice. Odegaard. Odegaard. Timber. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valverde. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cross into the box. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. Now, can they get him all? Shot a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Valverde deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Tchouaméni deals with that comfortably. That's been slipped through. Now Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He looked so composed until the moment he pulled the trigger. I still think he can't believe he didn't put it away.
Incapuyi. That's a throw. That is good alertness. Howson. Valverde.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. And a chance! It's in! And the comeback is complete! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Bellingham. Madrid have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Goulart is behind this one. And he's gone backward here. Ødegaard. That's Eze. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he can clear it away. Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field.
Arsenal really are
16,
going for it here, Peter.
number
Now it's just a
21.
matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It is what? Chance! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And the shot! It's in! And again they hit the front. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Strong running down that left flank. Alexander-Arnold goes sliding in. All hands on deck for this one. And he's there to clear it. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Eder Militao. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now there's a fine ball. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy
and a quick
about.
reminder today to please take all
Well,
without
fitness
being
and
located
fatigue,
by
the key
entrance
factors
gates.
now
Thank
as
you
we head
very
for
much your
extra time.
cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 24, Hausen. Number 3, Eder Militao. Coming on the field, number 22, Rudiger. Number 4, David Alaba. Substitution.
"90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Madrid conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? And he's had it nicked away. Valverde really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Gabriel Jesus. Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's gone looking for safety. But that has not gone well. He's on it, can he get away? He's had a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And he's away. Out towards the flank. Gets into some space. Extra time reaches half-time.
Fellow attendees, this
But it
is
has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Can he finish? Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Chance for a shot! Superb from Gabriel Jesus! A finish right from the top draw! And that's that. Madrid played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective.